combat the growing threat from the left, the government calls on private vigilante groups. Among them, the black-shirted Fascisti. Its leader, Benito Mussolini, a one-time socialist who turned fiery nationalist in 1914, prodding Italy to war. The revolution from the left is put down. The counter-revolution from the right has begun. Become the prop on which the Italian government depends. By 1923, the fascist party has become the government. Mussolini is prime minister. The right wing is in power. The counter-revolution in Germany. Adolf Hitler, wounded veteran now working as propaganda secretary for a small Bavarian movement called the National Socialist German Workers, the Nazis, one of several private armies that police the German streets against the Bolshevist threat. In the post-war election campaigns, the right-wing parties gain seats in the Reichstag of the new German Republic. The right wing, offering Germany scapegoats for defeat, depression, inflation. The scapegoats are the communists, the Jews, the Diktat of Versailles. In 1923, the year the German mark collapses and a working man's shirt costs 5 years' salary, the year the French seize the Ruhr, that year, the general who led the German army to defeat, Erich Ludendorff, joins Adolf Hitler in a putsch in Munich. It fails, but solidifies the Nazi movement. 5 years after the armistice, past and future merge in one ominous image. Ludendorff, the past. Hitler, the future. In this year of portent, 1923, the American occupation in Germany comes to an early end, spurred by a resolution of the United States Senate with almost no debate. 2,000 American troops, the remnant of the original 160,000, turn over their small segment of the Rhineland to the French. 7 years ahead of the deadline set by the peace treaty, they head home. Some leave with German war brides, the last of 1,200 who married American doughboys during the brief occupation. For America, this is the hurried end of commitment in Europe. The homecomings have been celebrated ever since the last weeks of 1918. 126,000 Americans have been left among the war's 9 million dead. But 2 million Americans are home. They come home sharing an awful wisdom, seldom expressed, only dimly understood at first. The sense that in a world of modern weapons, no one is safe. Security is threatened by any act of aggression. And this is a heritage they will leave to their sons, who will meet aggression again in a crisis one historian calls the war over the settlement of Versailles, World War II. II, 1942. And once again, Americans going over there. Long after this, Doughboy's sons and their sons will still be searching for a greater wisdom, something beyond weapons. Still searching for the security that was lost in the cataclysm of World War I.